By becoming an affiliate. See his link at survivalistseeds.com.
Hey folks, Alex Jones here. I'm sending out a special alert to all those out there listening with credit card debt and struggling to make payments. I'm going to give you a very important phone number. Due to a declining economy and credit crisis, you now have the power to settle your debt and lower your payments by up to 60% or more by calling the Bailout Group. This program has already settled over $100 million of debt and are saving individual consumers thousands of dollars. Folks, if you are struggling with credit card debt and those excessive interest payments, the time is now to take advantage of this opportunity. Call the Bailout Group today at 1-800-324-6554. I hope our listeners take advantage of this. The call is free, and in 10 minutes they will show you how much you can save right over the phone with one simple call. Let the Bailout Group bail you out of debt, reduce your payments by up to 60%, and save you thousands of dollars today. That number again is 1-800-324-6554. 800-324-6554. The Bailout Group.
Silver is mankind's oldest natural antibiotic. This very special mineral has been used for centuries by most cultures throughout the world. Utopia, Texas is home to a small but mighty supplement company called Utopia Silver, who offers colloidal products produced in distilled water without use of animal protein, nitrates, or saline solutions. Because our colloidal silver is made up of nano-sized particles, it can be better utilized at the cellular level, and germs can't mutate to be resistant like they can to modern-day antibiotics. Utopia Silver has a broad range of health supplements, including colloidal silver, gold, and copper, with a money-back guarantee on the colloidal products we produce. For 4 years, Utopia Silver has been fighting in the Texas courts against agencies that would steal our God-given rights of health care and freedom of speech. Visit us today at utopiasilver.com. That's UTOPIA silver.com, or call 888-213-4338, 888-213-4338, and help us win this battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Trudeau, joining us from Germany, has agreed to do 20 more minutes with us into the next hour. He said he'd do even more, but I don't want to twist his arm. And just to find out, he really does know the show. He really does listen. Kevin Trudeau, how often do you listen to this radio show, and how long?
Well, I listen to it. I travel all over the world, so that with the different time zones. But it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy for me. I just go online and click Infowars.com. I'm also a member of PrisonPlanet.tv, so I can see your good-looking mug there with your HD. You know,
you are something else. Now, I haven't read all your books, but I remember listeners sent me a mailing you did about one of your books about how you got recruited into the Brotherhood, didn't know it was a sellout at first, but got out of it. So you're somebody that was in the group, out of the group. And people don't believe this, but I mean, you're a guy that makes billions a year. They better. I have been approached by these groups, too, and then people just can't believe it because they're living in la-la land. We're living in the real world, Kevin. But
yeah, it's hard for the average person to grasp this, and here's what I think is hard to everyone listening. It's hard for you to grasp this. When the number one motivator of the average person is money. Now, some people say it's sex. That's true, but it's generally money. So money is the number one motivator. If you look in prisons today, 90% of the people in jail are there because of a money-related crime. They were trying to sell drugs, they robbed the bank, they mugged somebody, bank fraud, wire fraud. It's all about wanting money illegally. That's why people are in jail. It's the number one motivator, money, okay? Most people grasp that. But when you talk about the elite class and you say they want control, they want this, the general consensus from the average guy in the street is, that doesn't make any sense to me. They have all the money in the world. Why would they do this? And this is what nobody can understand, because you don't have all the money in the world. When you have all the money you need or want, the motivation then is power.
Well, power brings money. Power brings sex. It brings it all.
Right, but power supersedes the motivation for money. It's power and control, which is why somebody who becomes incredibly wealthy gets what they want to do next. I want to get into politics. They want to start controlling things. So it's about control, and there's another thing that happens at the top level, and that's weird sexual deviations. Because people need some type of stimulation. And again, I physically have been around groups, and I've seen things that you had the amazing experience of going to Bohemian Grove. I saw your video. So, I mean, you were there, right?
Absolutely. And that's what's strange is that, go back to the Romans or the Aztecs, they're always a bunch of wild perverts.
Correct. So you were physically there. You had an experience that nobody could really grasp. You saw it with your own eyes, and I watched that DVD that you did, that documentary. It was extremely well done, and it gave, just an insight that people don't maybe have a hard time grasping.
And I was only in there for 4 hours and hiding out. The Vanity Fair guy got in and got arrested, but not before he admitted, oh, yeah, the Christian conservatives are having homosexual orgies. But he says, oh, it's no big deal. The point is every time somebody claims they're a conservative, it's actually the opposite. I don't know. It's just so bizarre how weird these people are.
Well, it's very strange, and I think that people listening need to know, I think from an economic standpoint, we have this huge tsunami coming. It's a huge hurricane. It is going to hit. People are going to be affected. Forget what you listen to on the news. It's going to get economically worse. Taxes are going up. Your income is going down. Fees are going up. There will be inflation to some degree. There will be inflation.
What about revolution when we come back? I mean, people are going to rebel as they raise taxes. Like my property tax has gone up and my house value has gone down. We're going to come back in 70 seconds for 20 more minutes with Mr. Trudeau. The website is naturalcures.com. What's the site to get the financial books?
That's at globalinformationnetwork.com.
Globalinformationnetwork.com. With our source inside the Bilderberg Group. He's Kevin Trudeau. I tell you, truth is stranger than fiction, folks.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
What can you do to keep you and your family safe from the resistant new strains of deadly bacteria and viruses? Check out supernaturalsilver.com today, or visit the link on Infowars.com to find out more about this incredible new silver compound. The new silver solution is a natural antibiotic that is clinically tested to kill viruses, germs, bacteria, and yeast safely. This new technology has proven itself to be a formidable weapon against bio-threats of today and tomorrow. The new silver solution gel has been shown to disinfect topically and keep the area sanitized for up to 4 hours. The new silver solution is a highly effective, potent nanoparticle solution that is lethal to bacteria, yeast, and viruses. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and see the amazing line of products they have available. Check out the patented new silver solution today. Click on the link and check out the uses for new silver solution. Order this extra line of defense today by going to supernaturalsilver.com. That's supernaturalsilver.com today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Kevin Trudeau, naturalcures.com, gateway site to all his other great sites, billions and millions of dollars a year in sales of books and other materials. This is one of the biggest best-selling authors out there. And I've read several of his books, read news articles he's done, bought his super memory thing decades ago, and it's all just stuff that's so well documented. I mean, take his Natural Cures book that they don't want you to know about. This is all mainline stuff that's backed up all these scientific studies that they've known for hundreds of years, that it helps you. And then they're coming after him for that. Folks, this is serious if they're able to shut him down. What an amazing interview. Okay, we got 20 minutes left with Kevin Trudeau. We're going to open the phones up, take a few calls in the next segment at 1-800-259-9231, 1-800-259-9231. We just got a call from Trudeau's folks saying, can they use this interview? Absolutely. They can take the video of this interview, the audio of it, use it however they want. Again, flattered. Okay, Kevin, I've been asking a lot of the questions, and there's so many other questions I've got, but in this short segment, we got one more coming up. Anything else you haven't covered that people should know about or that's coming over the horizon that people aren't aware of yet with all your inside knowledge? And what are you most focused on right now in the future?
Well, for 15 years, Bilderberg is just one group. It's North America and Europe, and there's others, about 4 others around the globe that also work together. And they are working together as a group. The bottom line is there's 6 major areas of control that this group has been focused on for forever. Number one is the money supply. So in 1913, when the Fed was created, they got the money supply covered in the U.S. So the number one goal is always to control the money. Number two is you got to control